Alright, bonus gold. And speaking of that, Ms. Carcinell has leveled up. So, when you level up a hero, you get to choose what how you level her up. You get 5 hero upgrade points every level. You can save them, because sometimes there's some more expensive stuff, but generally speaking, you just start spending it. I'm going to go right ahead and grab Imperial Authority right away, which is the best Dreadnought trait, I think, for Halflings, because every unit in this hero's army will get 200 morale, which is going to be stunningly good for Halflings. It only works if a hero is leading the army. Now, your actual personal leader will always lead an army if she's in it. Otherwise, it defaults to the highest leveled person in the group, which can be a little bit awkward to micromanage with these sorts of like hero buffing or army buffing things. But yeah, Imperial Authority is going to be really strong for her, and we'll also give her a few more hit points just to make sure that she survives to provide that buff. Meanwhile, we're going to swing over here, and then we'll wait a turn just to top things off. And then we can venture, say, over the mountains with this scout, because it floats. That's really an advantage there. Ah! And we've found our first seal. So, seals, again, that's our new victory condition that we can do. If we clear the seal out, and it's defended by some tier 3 and tier 2 units, if we clear it out and we occupy it, we will earn points towards victory every turn. So that'll be a nice high priority, but obviously we need a beefy army. To take that, we'll also need to hold it. We might also want to settle a town near here as well. Also met a hostile village. Now we might be able to negotiate and make it non-hostile. On the other hand, we're evil. Let's just go and conquer it. Seems like the easiest way to do anything, right? More neutral units. Okay. I'm researching new skill. I wonder what people would want me to research. Great Blacksmith. Armored units are 10% cheaper, and that's not bad. We could unlock the ability to produce engineer units. They're only tier 1, but they're better than other tier 1 units, generally speaking. And if we do this, it'll unlock the next tier of our special units. So we're going to do that. We're going to unlock the ability to produce engineers, mostly because we want to unlock the next thing in the chain. Alright, let's go and stomp these guys. No mercy. Manual combat. So tempted to just automate it, but we'll probably lose a unit if I do that. Okay, good. People in the chat are saying engineers. Hey, we got lucky again. So yeah, our morale right now is best, which is giving us a 25% luckiness now. Very, very nice. So, a quarter of all shots we will simply dodge. It also dramatically increases our chance of getting a crit. I can charge a specific guard. Is there any way I can force this guard to turn so I can get a flank as well? I move up to here. Can I check in this guy? Yes. So then he'll turn to face over here, which means now when I charge in, I'll get a flanking charge and do huge amounts of damage. Not quite finished the unit off. And what's unfortunate is no matter how badly damaged the unit is, it will always do maximum damage. So you really want to focus on finishing people off whenever possible. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to give Ms. Carcinell the nourishing meal, again, to cap off her hit points a little bit higher. And also, there is an even higher morale, but I don't think we quite reached it. Still, that's going to be okay. Anyway, with Hastra, I'm going to move. I only need one shot to kill it. It's got 2 hit points, so I'm going to move to sort of over here, which should be generally safe. And then I'm going to take one shot at the human civic guard. Make sure that it's dead and cannot do any damage whatsoever. The Night Watch, I'll get it to move up as much as possible into armored mode. Miss Carcinell could go and charge and do some damage, which wouldn't be bad. Is she the only one left to act? It would also leave her a little bit exposed to some big counterattacks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here and just take... Oh, range penalty still? There we go. Huge amount of damage to the musket. Wow! Actually finished it in 1 kill. 1 shot. Even without a crit. Oh, it's a lot of damage being applied on my poor little halfling farmer. I think what we'll need to do is charge and flank from behind. More damage there. Level up our person a little bit more. You can go here and do a... still a range penalty. Well, I'll take the triple shot. Oh, and we actually got double crits on there as well. The Halfling Farmer. Actually, this thing can't retaliate, and it looks like we'll probably kill it. And get some XP. There we are. A warg is a rank 1 animal. I'm actually good on money. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the reward. We could actually use this to scout around a little bit more as well, which I think I might do. Nice fast unit. Meanwhile, my primary unit, where am I going to... Oh, is there something here I never picked up? I think those are construction materials as well. Scrolls of Knowledge. Gives us boost research. Oh, that sounds pretty useful. Yeah, Dungeon Keeper 2 is apparently working well on Windows 7 on the GOG version. I've dabbled with trying to get Dungeon Keeper working before. I did a video, actually, it might have been with the GOG version, and it worked. So, in main, the Night Owl, the level 2 Archdruid wants to charge our forces for 150 gold. I think I'm going to go ahead and take her. Probably a decent idea. We'll get someone a little different, a High Elf. Different traits coming in. Archdruids. Druids are very, very cool as well, so that'll be handy. Do I want her to join the actual army? I think so. And specifically, I think we're going to take one of these Halfling Night Watches. We're going to send him back to town because he's not actually that helpful. And then we'll have the hero join the army. Because all heroes have ranged attacks, if nothing else, so they'll be able to participate a fairly decent amount. Let's go ahead and pick up these Scrolls of Knowledge. There we go, 112 research. We finished producing, or researching Produce Engineer. Musketeer, there we go. There's our rank 2 archer unit. Definitely want to go there. And actually, it'll unlock Produce Golem afterwards as well, which is going to be really, really nice and sexy. Hostra has leveled up. So we can give her abilities that let her lead armies better. But I think I'm going to have her built up to be like a second in command in the army of Carcinel. So I'm going to give her stuff that makes her more deadly specifically. And I think one of the things that might be nice is actually just give her more sorcery so she can spam a few more spells. So I'm going to give her next level of sorcery, which will give her more casting points. Although maybe I should have given more health and stuff too early on to make sure she doesn't die, because that would be bad. Okay, we are now making a net gain of mana, which is great. Public baths I definitely want because it will give us extra morale, and that will be really, really handy. So we'll queue that up and then figure out what we want to do afterwards. There's some gold lying on the ground. And quite a few enemy units. Oh, that's right, my wargs are here. What is this? Casting Catalyst. Oh, gives us more skill points over here. Now, this is all volcanic territory, which my halflings won't like, but I can hit them with the Suppressed Nature spell. How much does that cost to maintain? 40 mana per turn. Ouch. To make them not be miserable in the volcanic territory. That is a lot of enemies, though. Ooh, let's keep scouting around over here. What's that thing? No. Not much. Oh, I met Urist. Urist the Unseeing, who's actually one of the characters that I made for the first Let's Play. So we just met him. Let's officially declare some peace for now. Oh wait, a peace treaty actually is a good act. No, I don't want to. I don't want to suggest it because I don't want any good points. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go for this gold pile with the warg. You know what? We can do both, because there's actually a cool thing we can show off, well, next turn. Let's move the warg next to these guys. Because the battle is not just one army against one army. If you've got multiple armies nearby, they will stack up a little bit, which is really interesting. Which is one of the reasons this fight is going to be a little bit more hairy if these independents don't move. These guys are moving here, but that's fine. And these guys moved away. Okay. Good, that'll make it a little easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the warg right here. And then I'm going to move to here and then attack this camp. And you'll see in the... No mercy. In the battle screen, we're going to have our main army here, but also the wargs are going to take part here. You could actually surround like a town or something like that and do it. Later on, you can get battles that involve many, many, many armies all fighting on both sides. That can be pretty crazy. And we'll go into manual combat. And they will act first. And they've actually got some barricades and defenses, which is kind of annoying because we're going to have to like beat through there to be able to attack. And melee attacks are going to be particularly tough because, oh, well, apparently the The chicken attack is, like, flawless. So we may as well do that. And start beating him down. What is this? Oh, that's Iman, the night owl. Now, she is not a halfling. Oh, we're in hated terrain. We've got minus 300 to our morale because we don't like the terrain we're on. That is definitely a bit of a problem. Well, we'll go ahead and... oh, that's Hastra, who's also a halfling, so that's okay. And it's closer than Miss Carsnell, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll give her the nourishing meal. Which apparently we get XP for doing. That's interesting. You can see both the range and the line of sight penalty make this very, very difficult. I can scooch up to be right next to the barrier, and then I will no longer get the line of sight penalty. And also the range will go away. These scoundrels do have crossbow attacks. So she's going to take a lot of crossbow damage. Now, I think that only fires once, though. Yeah. It's not quite so bad. And we might be able to finish off the scoundrel. I'm going to go ahead and take the risk. But it's definitely a risk. There's still line of sight penalty. Oh, because of the way the barrier goes. Maybe a little bit derp then. I definitely want to try to kill that thing. Now I can flashbang anywhere on the map, so if I did that, I'd kill it. Also, it would eliminate its range attacks. I could also do that for someone else. I'd rather just kill something, though. Got 9 hit points left. We're guaranteed to do at least 10. So we'll flashbang that guy. Mon, the night owl. I think what we're going to do is just come up and throw our defenses up. Because it doesn't make much sense to attack through here. We're going to let them come through. Our pony, we move to something like here. We'll be well covered against ranged attacks. We can go in defensive mode. There's the warg. Quite far away. But he can start moving forward. And then we'll end the turn. See what they do. Alright, a little bit of damage on Iman, but nothing to worry about. Now, we may want to go and smash through some of these barriers here. In fact, I will start that with the cavalry. I'm going to attack, double attack the barrier, destroying it, which opens up perfect line of sight to these fools over here. Deaded. If I go here, does it still have the line of sight problem? No. Excellent. And I'm just going to hit automate for the rest. Because I'm lazy. There we go. Kaboom! We got a Draconian Crusher unit. We also got our first item. Shield of the Tribal Warrior. It's +1 defense and gives the shield bonus. We're going to take that reward. And we may as well equip Miss Carsnell with that shield. Increase her defenses, make her a bit tougher, which is very nice. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and send that unit to defend the town. We'll use our warg to continue to do a little bit of scouting. We could also go and clear out this first dungeon. Now, a dungeon is one of the things you cannot do as a group. But we don't have enough movement points. It's only one army can ever do it, which we're probably not in a position to do that right now. Because you need a pretty tough unit. Oh, negotiate with the dwarves. Can we go through? No. Oh, right. And I should just declare war, actually, to get more nasty points. But we'll wait a little bit longer before we do that. They'll often give you quests. These are neutral towns. They can sometimes give you quests or just ask for money to join your empire. And it's really, really nice. Actually, what I should just do with my main army here, because well, we'll find out how tough this dungeon is. But expecting that it's too tough, we'll just come over here and we'll take over this town. Ah! Very likely defeat. You know what? I'm just going to automate this. Our warg will die, and there's nothing we can really do about it. Our alignment has changed to slightly evil. We'll go us. Legendary Dungeon. If we take a look at it, what kind of stuff is here? Halfling Manticore Riders. It's rank 4. Monster Hunters. Now, all their morale is really low because they actually hate the territory they're on, but our morale will also be low. So no, we're not actually going to do that fight. What I will do is swing over this way. We'll see if we can't take over a city. We don't have any siege weapons with us, so it'll depend on exactly how it's defended. Oh, which actually I could take a look at with this if I'm willing to declare war. And you know what? Prepare to be destroyed. We'll declare war. It's an evil act. We'll get more evil points. Whoa, it's very well defended. We're definitely going to need some extra troops before we take them out. But we'll leave them be for now. Is this another... It's another seal. Alright, Brussels, how you doing? Actually, I would really like to expand. The problem is, most of this territory is crap. This might not be a terrible spot. Most of it is relatively fertile land our halflings will like. This is crap, this is crap, this is crap. We really only have one place to settle a halfling city. We may as well go ahead and start up our settler right now. Expand to a second city. That'll help our economy quite a bit. Anyway, you head over this way. Take a peek at what we've got. Bandits hideout, which will give us some extra income if we clear it, which is usually nice. Ah! There's a patrol on the road. Head back with our single unit. But yeah, we're going to want to do that. This is just our scout. So scout, be scouty. Yeah, that's the city upgrade. Oh no, we actually get it right away. We just picked that stuff up. Oh, wow. Ancient ruins, we get good benefits if we clear that for a city later. Cartographer's place can be handy. But yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll make sure that we've got this area a little bit cleared up, but the idea will be we'll expand over here as our next action. I think that's probably the safest thing to do. Alright, we've unlocked our musketeers as well, which is nice, and we can go up to golems. Now, golems are uber powerful. Getting that unlocked super fast would actually be really, really useful. In our city, we've even got the siege units, right? We can start building battering rams, but I would much rather get the siege workshop and start building trebs. So yes, we will finish the settler. Then we'll build a siege workshop. Another bonus, it also gives you some extra production, so you can build faster. We'll do that, probably build a couple of trebs, and I don't know, maybe a golem or whatever, or something like that, and we're going to go and take that dwarf city soon. Not quite yet. Go and grab the haste berries to reset our movement, go and get some free gold over here, lovely. Over here, yeah, go and get that cartographer's bit, reveal some land, some monies. And yeah, just wait in town. So we've got a fire node here, which gives us some mana per turn. We've got our siege workshop. We may want to squeeze out a hospital, just to get more morale and more population growth, but I think it would make more sense. Right, we've got our, we've got our unit. I'm gonna move out with, like, a few dudes. And I'm going to come over here just to make sure there was no... Oh, taking the watchtower would be very useful. Just some level 1 dwarves. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm pretty sure they're 100% dead. We could mix it up with some spells. Root Spears, Savage Roar... And see, Hastra, I think, is lower level than Iman's, which is why she's lower down here. But she's got a lot of mana, so she may as well just, you know, fist people. And Miss Carsonel. Is that a range? It is, but we don't need to save movement, so there we go. There's a 50-50 chance we're gonna kill this unit this way. We could make that slightly better if we gave her a bit of a meal first, because it increases the chance that we'll get a crit. Bam. No crit. Ah, but we did finish it off. No, we didn't. It's got 1 hit point left. Ow, for crying out loud. As mentioned, units with, you know, they always do max damage, so we're going to go ahead and just finish it off. A bit of a waste to put this much effort on the one character, but, you know, it's fine. I could charge him, but I think I'd rather just move off a little bit to the side, and hopefully we can do a charge plus a flank. Yeah, reduces movement too. Oh, throwing stones. Oh, these are prospectors, aren't they? Yeah. So prospectors are what are called irregular units in that they're mostly melee, but they also have a shot they can take, like a single shot, much like Miss Carcinell has. Now these dudes have a shield. I want to turn them. It's a big retaliation. Not enough to actually kill me. Alright. We'll do that. What's her other ability? Oh yeah, casting a spell. I want to turn her so that my cavalry can come in and hit them from behind. No, you're going to come in this way. Oh, they went in defense. I can't flank them. Let's look at the charge bonus, but I'll actually take more damage. That's really frustrating. Yeah, let's do it anyway. We got lucky for the retaliation. Excellent. And because they're out of action points, they can't retaliate anymore, so I'll just go in with another hero over here, apply some more beatdown. Better than hitting it with a range, because the shield make it very, very difficult. I need someone with armor piercing, actually. Can I cleaver this guy? I do without a range penalty? God, that is really short range. Bam. They're getting +1 ranged attack. For why? Because they're veterans? Ah! Because they're veterans. They actually do more damage than the average dude. So there's only this guy left alive. I can't chicken him anymore, which is unfortunate. Oh, Miss Carcinell can still go, though. Can she reach him? No, she cannot. Well, we'll go there. She'll be reloaded for next turn. It's not going to matter. I'm pretty sure if he attacks me, he's going to die from... Oh! He didn't do anything. Alright. Boom. Get shot. I keep going to take a drink, but I'm out of liquid. We're going to have to take a break for a sec here. I suspect I have a tea waiting for me upstairs, so I'm going to go ahead and collect that. But before we go for our break, what are we going to queue up next here? We have completed the Siege Workshop. Okay. So we could go straight and build a couple of trebuchets, and I think I like that plan. In fact, I do. And you know what? Before we build the trebs, we'll build a couple of musketeers. And then the trebuchets, just to pad out our army here. Oh, we auto-completed our production because people are so happy. Nice. Right, we got that settler. And now we're producing military units. So our settler over here, where are we going to plant it exactly? If we ever cleared out these ancient ruins, they would give us 50 morale and 10 research points, which is pretty good. The watchtower doesn't give you anything if you control it. Up here, we've got a bandit hideout with some amount of income. If we do move all the way down here, though, we've got the fire node and a mine and another mana node, which sounds pretty good to me. So I think we're going to want to colonize a little further south here. Oh, this terrain all counts as fertile plains. Fantastic. Well, maybe we'll set our city right here. It'll block this bridge and really give us a lot of control over the area. It'll take a few turns, a few city growths before we really start to bring things in. But that might be pretty okay, actually. I'm going to go ahead and rest up and just heal. Our scout, I seem to recall, we detected something over here with our map that we could go and collect. So I'm going to swing over this way and see what I can see. I don't think I want to cast anything. I don't think I need to suppress nature. No, don't need to do anything like that. We are slightly evil. We're like the margarine of evil. I can't believe it's not evil. Alright, this seems like a pretty good place to take a short break. When we come back, we've got, what time is it? I think we're about an hour in. Just over an hour. So we'll have just under an hour left of this stream. Hopefully everyone's still enjoying it. I'll try to catch up on the chat at that point as well. See you guys in a few minutes.